This is the best story I heard about the war that's going on right now, and it's definitely very, very worth to share with everyone. About half a year ago in May, there was a Haredi that was driving on Kibutz number 1. It was going between Yerushalayim and Tel Aviv, the famous highway. And he sees a car on the side of the road with flashing lights, and somebody's showing for help, shaking his hand. He pulls over, and there's a Chiloni sitting right there with his wife. And they, how can I help? And he says that we are stuck already almost an hour without gasoline. We don't have gas. He says, okay, give me your phone number. Take my phone number. I'm going to Motza, which is the next exit. I'm going to buy you gasoline. I'll be back. He was very happy. Thank you so much. I'm waiting here almost an hour. Nobody stopped. It's amazing that you stopped. No questions asked. He continues to Motza. He comes back about 45 minutes later. He bought him like a can with gasoline, fills him up. Go on your way. How much is it? He says, no. I'm not selling this mitzvah. This was a mitzvah for me. Are you for real? And the Chiloni tells him, come to the back of my car. And he shows him a bumper sticker that says Dros Kol Dos, which means squash every Haredi. Very famous bumper sticker. Whoever speaks Hebrew understands what it means. Dros means like smash him. And he pulls it off. He says, I never met a Haredi in my life. I was just brought up with such anti-Haredi, and I'm flabbergasted what you just did for me. And he says, don't worry about it. Ahavat Israel, we love each other. Go on your way, have a safe trip, and that's it. And they're going. Yehuda now has his phone number. He calls him up about 2-3 hours later and says, I just want to make sure you arrived home. Where do you live? And he says, I live in Kibutz Be'eri. Kibutz Be'eri, never heard of it. Yeah, it's right next to Gaza in the south. That's where I live. Okay, I'm happy you arrived home safe. Regards to your family, that's it. Since then, they keep in contact every Erev Shabbos. Yehuda calls him and says something nice to them about Judaism. This Chiloni is a real anti-Haredi, not too much patience, but after all, a guy helped him for Ahavas Yisrael, is listening. Just about 2 months ago, before this whole war started, the Chiloni says to Yehuda, aren't you bored on Shabbos? We have television, we go to the beach, we go fishing, we have so many things to do on Shabbos. What do you have to do? And Yehuda says to him, what? Bored on Shabbos? I wish Shabbos would be longer. We spent such beautiful time with the family. And how about I invite you for Shabbos? The Chiloni says, I am a Chiloni. You want me to come for Shabbos? Please, I'm going to rent you an apartment right next to me. I want you to see what a Seudat Shabbat is. Let's see. And Yehuda is pushing him. And finally, they agree. Now it has to be with Shabbos. Rosh Hashanah it can't be because it's 2 days. Yom Kippur, long fast, not for me. Finally, Yehuda says, how about Simchat Torah? And the Chiloni says, Simchat Torah I can't because we're taking every week somebody else goes to my father, and Simchat Torah is my turn to go to my father who lives in Sderot. So Yehuda says, what's the problem? Come with your father, your mother, everybody, you and your wife and your kids. I rent you an apartment. That's going to be good. And they agreed. And you understand the rest of the story. Whoever keeps Shabbos, Shabbos keeps them. You know where the father of this Chiloni lives? Right across the street of the police station in Sderot. Right there. Everyone got killed over there. Father, grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, and children got saved. Whoever keeps Shabbos, Shabbos keeps them. Please share.